Hello and welcome to Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. So today on Chef Carter's Cooking Corner, I am going to be making coffee in a percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. So if anyone used to go clubbing, you know what that's about. Anyway, so with the recent developments, a lot of people, they just don't trust their coffee makers anymore because they're so difficult to clean. But with a percolator, it's really easy. The lid comes right off, the parts come apart, and so your stuff is clean after you clean it. With like a regular coffee maker, it's kind of hard to tell. So some of you may be mystified about this. Maybe some people who are a little younger, you've never seen this before. But percolators are quite easy to use. They're really no more difficult to use than an electric coffee maker. So it's really simple. You do about the same measurements. So for every cup of water, you do 2 tablespoons of coffee. See, that was 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is actually a little more environmentally friendly because you're not using coffee filters, right? So I got 3 cups of water and 6 tablespoons of the coffee. You just kind of want to make sure it's around. Yeah, this comes off of here. So then you just simply place this in here. And then this right here is the lid that goes on top. Alright, and so you kind of push that down. I'll pick it up so you can see it. So it goes on top in the middle there. And then you put the lid on. So what'll happen is you put this on the heat, and you could put it, I like to put it on medium to low heat, so it takes a while to brew. I don't know, that's just the way I like it. And then after a while, you have coffee. Alright, so my percolator's perking. So you see at the top there how you can see the coffee coming through. So basically it uses gravity to brew. So just the pressure of the water boiling pushes the water up through that cylinder shape that I showed you earlier, and then it hits the top and then it flows over the grounds. So it's got about 10 more minutes and it'll be done. Alright, so I have my percolated coffee, and so I also have my little cup right here. And so I'm going to go ahead and pour my coffee out. And as you can see, the handle stays cool. And you always want to put your hand on top of the lid just to make sure it doesn't come off on you. So my coffee is nice and dark because I brewed it actually an extra 5 minutes because I love strong coffee. And so does my mom. So there we have it. We have our coffee. You could fix it as you like. I like mine with a splash of milk, no sugar. Sometimes I do have the sugar, but for everyday thing, I usually don't. So as you can see, this is really no more difficult than doing one of the machines. And once you're done, you simply, do whatever you do with your grounds. If you put them in your compost pile or what. Don't put them down the sink. That's not a good idea. But as you can see, this is really no more difficult to do than a coffee machine. And again, it breaks down. It's kind of hot to do this. But again, it does break down. You take the lid off, you wash everything up, and the next day you have a nice, clean machine to do your coffee in again. So thank you for stopping by Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. There we have it. Coffee from a percolator. So as we say, it's time for the percolator. Hey, 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 hey. It's time for the percolator. Hey, hey. Yeah.